The first love of my life was not a girl, it was my very first bike. Bridgeford Park, 1985, with my dad's hand on my back. The joy of summer, no stabilizers, sweat gathering on my brow. I am flying, I am street hawk, nothing's gonna stop me now. The bike in question was a blue and yellow rally, a bit like a BMX. Yellow rubber handles, a black seat, a basic model, and a license plate from a cereal box. Look at me now, my new set of wheels and my hair blowing in the breeze. I turned around and my dad was far behind me. I fell off and I grazed my knees. It takes more than a few scrapes to contain the excitement of youth. The first blow for independence was struck, and dedication, well, here's your proof. 1, 2, 3, 4. My second bike was a rally marauder, a hybrid mountain bike in blue. I became au fait with cycle routes, and I would regularly cycle into town. The sense of freedom was exhilarating, my bike chained up in Market Square. I returned one day and with a heavy heart I found my bike wasn't there. I was the victim of a bicycle thief. Stone cold sadness gave way to grief. In my bed that night I cried and I cried and I cried, for that day a part of my youth had died.
Years passed. I grew stronger. I got a new bike. And then
I moved to London. We be the grave architects, dedicated bike riders, great knots bike ride 50 milers, gigs coming up and we're pumping up tyres, stuck around town while we're handing out flyers. James B,
I ride a Subway 1, on-road, off-road, I'm a champion.
Mr. G,
I got a Ridgeback Genesis.
What?
It's better than his. Chief
I had a GT Aggressor 3 till some motherfucker sold that for me. Cyclists of the world unite, you need to stand up for your rights. Since I learned how to ride a bike, I knew I was hooked for life. But out on the streets there's a ride going on, and I'm right on the edge of a knife, because cycling in the city is perilous, downright scary and dangerous. I wear bright clothes to look conspicuous, but all I wanna say is they don't care about us. Car drivers, I mean, they can't shut me up, but always they're trying to cut me up. And it's a secret that's badly kept that cars show cyclists no respect. So hey, put your helmet on, your head will soon be gone, riding up on the pavement. This song is dedicated to the 5.0, sports cars, rollers, jeeps and Land Rovers. 4x4s used for picking your kids up.
Nice wheels, mate.
But you're stuck in the gridlock. I may run the daily risk of being ran down, but from my house to my work I beat your hands down. King of the road, you see I wear the crown. Do my level best to keep the planet around. So how's it popping from my looking? The other's cooking. The Last Chance Hotel will soon be booking. You gotta stand tall, don't give up the fight. Cyclists of the world is
When we
nice.
cycle, we are united in our helmets, like we're riding out to war. Sometimes we run red lights and end up on the wrong side of the law, on the wrong side of the road.
Out on my bike all day, every day, as I'm cycling up and down Lollipop Lane. Pump up your tires, bed, oil your chain. Waterproof trousers if you're out in the rain, cause you shouldn't let the elements decide which way you're heading. When it's shining on my bike, my head is buzzing with adrenaline. All the time I'm feeling my special kind of feeling. Now my life is full of meaning, and I'm telling if you're wheeling. Oh, that's how we roll. When I'm on my back, I'm in full control. How you like me now? Overtaking 3 buses at the same time, pow. All the girls go wow as I fly like Starsky over the brow, going 5 times as fast as my legs will allow. Car driving shores if you're wondering how. And if you hate bikes, I got nothing to say to ya. One time, snapped my derailleur, and for a short spell my bike was out of commission. Sat in public transport, hoping and wishing for the day that I'd be on my bike again. Back in the helmet with my cycling friends, the camaraderie
like we're riding out to war. Sometimes we run a red light and end up on the wrong side of the law, on the wrong side of the
I love my bike. 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 I love fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love my bike. I love fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my helmet. Fixing my Because the first love of my life was not a girl, it was my very first bike.
The natural habitat for bicycles is disappearing. Well, it may be an exaggeration, but I'm fearing. On the way to work, I have to swerve the angry car driver's nerves. I ran a stop sign, it's true, but I saw those cars and they did it too. I don't wanna ride my bike to work anymore. I'm afraid you don't know what your brakes are for. I'm afraid I'll run into your car door and my well-placed hand signals will go ignored. Well, it may be you had the right of way, but it didn't seem like it when you hit me that day. And I've tried really hard to get your license plate, but you burned in the turning lane. So I've come to a grand solution, a bicycle revolution. It'll stop all the hit and run confusions and result in significantly less pollution. Why don't we take apart the cars, turn them into handlebars, build 6-lane highways with buses, bicycles, and sky trains, critical masses every day, the European culture way. Guess the cement can stay as long as we're safe.
Big wheels.
Lululemon makes the bicycle suit.